Hello there, my name is Daniel Mitson-Short and thank you for tuning in to this first ever video blog on my new website, my new Facebook page, my new YouTube channel, which I'm calling Resolute. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably a family member or a friend of mine or part of my community, or maybe someone sent you this video and thought it might be good for you. Whatever the case, thank you for tuning in. And in this video, I want to talk about the reason I chose this particular word, resolute, to encapsulate what I call my brand of personal development, and the reason why I wanted to start this new channel and Facebook page and website to share with you my ideas. Now, to do that, I have to take you back 23 years to when I was 14 years old, when I was given a book by my grandmother and my mother. And hello, if you're watching, I love you both very much. I was given this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, by David J. Schwartz. Now, for those of you who know about this book, you know that it's a classic in the self-help genre. It was written in 1959 and has been a huge bestseller for many, many years, probably one of the top 10 personal development books out there. This book in particular taught me one very important concept at a very early age, which I've carried with me since then. And that is that the way you think can influence the way your life results turn out. You can actually change the results that happen in your life through the way you think. And that, in essence, is the core of personal development. By actually controlling your thoughts and controlling the way you manage your life, you actually end up creating different results. And for me as a 14-year-old, that was very empowering, because up till then I didn't realize that was the case. So that book was really the start of what became a journey for me, a 23-year journey until today, where I went on a quest, if you like. I started to look for what I felt were like the secrets of success, the things that would set me apart if I wanted to achieve in the world. The difference that makes the difference. That's what I started to call it. And I read a lot of books. I read probably over 500 personal development and biographies and self-help books. I listened to a lot of programs, audio programs. I used to listen to the old cassette tapes, if anyone remembers those, and then on CD and now on MP3. I watched a lot of programs on video. I even went to live workshops. I had coaching and I coached people, and I got mentored by people who were really successful. And over those years, I couldn't get down to what it was, the thing, the defining difference that made the difference, until a couple of months ago, it finally hit me. And it was this one word, resolute. Now, that word to you might not be familiar. For a lot of people, it's not. And so what I decided to do was actually Google it. I've got my phone right here. I decided to Google the definition of resolute so I can explain what it means when you say someone is a resolute person. You might say that they're determined, they're purposeful, resolved, adamant, single-minded, unswerving, unwavering, steadfast, staunch, unhesitating, persistent, tenacious, strong-willed, unshakable, resolute. Sounds pretty good, right? That for me was the word I thought, yes, that's the thing that is the difference, that makes the difference for people who achieve anything significant in their life. And so I started to adopt that as my philosophy, if you like. And I wanted to really encapsulate it further and say, well, what does it mean to be a resolute person? And what I came up with finally was three important words. Three words that show me that I'm being a resolute person and someone else is being a resolute person. And those three words are take yourself seriously. And that's why you'll see on all my pages and the blog and the video channel that I have those three words, take yourself seriously. Now, if you think about it, this is a very simple concept, but it's very powerful. Because if you take yourself seriously in any area of your life, wow, it makes a big, big difference. You might be a parent, for instance. I bet you take your parenting seriously. You might be in your own business. I bet you take your business pretty seriously. You might be a student or an athlete or a musician or have some sort of passion or hobby. Whatever it is, I bet you take it very seriously and you're very disciplined and focused. Now, for me personally, I had a great experience last year when I decided to enter the Toastmasters International Speech Contest. Now, for those of you that don't know, Toastmasters runs every year a speech contest which encapsulates about 30,000 people around the world who all compete for the title of World Champion of Public Speaking. And I decided last year in 2014 that I was going to compete. And so I started to take it very seriously. I got into the competition and I started reading books. I started getting mentoring from past champions. I got a lot of feedback. I practiced as much as I could. I probably went to around 40 different clubs, practiced my speech, practiced at home, in my spare time. I took it really seriously. And as a result, my speaking skills improved dramatically. And not only that, but I was fortunate enough to get through the first 5 rounds of the contest. I made it to the semi-finals of the World Championships of Public Speaking. And that was a big deal for me because I've been terrified of public speaking for years and years. But finally, here I was standing on a stage in front of 1,000 people giving this inspiring message that I felt was really important. And I walked away from that contest, even though I didn't win, I realized that I had taken it seriously. And because of that, I felt this inner strength, this inner knowing that I could also do that in other parts of my life. And that led me to wanting to start this channel, this website, this Facebook page to share personal development ideas with you and with the wider community. So my plan from here moving forward is to do more of what I'm doing right now, to bring you ideas and concepts that can actually help you to improve your life, to get where you want to go in a shorter amount of time and to feel empowered. Now I have a lot of great ideas, so I'm going to try to produce more video blogs as I can. I'm going to also write articles and share inspirational thoughts each day. So if you'd like to be part of the Resolute community and think of yourself as a Resolute person, I'd love to have you on the journey. Thank you very much for watching this first video. I hope it's been interesting for you. I'd love to hear your comments below. Please write something below if you have a moment. Make sure that you like our Facebook page and the YouTube channel, and you can visit our website at resolute.tv. I look forward to speaking to you next time. This is Daniel Midson Short. Until next time, remember, be resolute.